In this video, I want to share about depression and relationship issues. So many people face depression for many reasons. First of all, it often runs in families. There are many times your dad or your mom or grandpa or grandma lived with depression and you kind of inherited that gene, and it makes you more susceptible to dealing with depression in your own life. Also, let's be honest, in our world we faced a dramatic change. In 2008, the economy collapsed. Many industries went out of business, many jobs were taken away, many changes happened, and we are still working on recovering and hopefully rebuilding our world. But this has made it a big challenge for millions and millions of people that live with depression. And I want to tell you that this impacts relationships in a huge way. In my own life, I battled bipolar and depression in my teen years. I had several psychiatric hospital stays, I had hallucinations and delusions. It was a really hard, almost impossible task to find the tools and help to rebuild my life. Luckily, my family supported me and helped me, and we found the right medicine and therapy and support groups to slowly get my life back on track. It's been many years, and I've been relatively stable for a long time. I do take medicine each day. I do go to a therapist, but I am able to have children. I'm married, and life is really good. My wife did not have a mental health condition when we met. She was very happy, and she's a very smart young woman. She was going to school to be a physician assistant, and she really is an amazing human being. She's great with our children. She's great with my family. She's wonderful to me. Sadly, we moved to Florida a few months ago, and she fell into a depression. Part of it was that her mother had died in Florida a few years before, and being in Florida reminded her of not having her mother, and this was a very painful, difficult thing to deal with. She also was struggling to adjust here. Physically, she liked what California looked like, the mountains and the hiking and the things that it offered. She also had close friends in California, and even though she's made friends here in Florida and we have a nice home here and things are going well, she fell into a depression. And I said to her, you have to seek help. When you are depressed in a relationship, it takes away the energy. You cannot be there to support those you love, whether it be your children or your husband or your wife. She ended up seeking help and is doing much better, and I've seen our relationship improve. We're able to have fun together. We're able to go do adventures. We're able to parent our children better because it impacts all of us. Even my young kids, I have a 5-year-old daughter and a 10-month-old son, and they pick up on it. If my wife is sad or depressed, they feel that energy, and it takes them and makes them a little bit upset as well. So I want to say, if you're living with depression or your boyfriend or girlfriend is facing this issue, do not sit and just not deal with it. You have to go seek help. Find a psychiatrist, get on a medicine, start to work on rebuilding these issues. You might think you could just put it away and it'll get better, but it doesn't work that way with depression. You have to seek help. And I look at it this way: if your arm was broken or bleeding, you wouldn't be saying, oh well, you know what, maybe the gushing blood will just stop, maybe I'll just let it heal. Your arm would eventually lose too much blood and you would be very, very sick. You would need to go to a specialist that understands how to deal with your arm and how to fix it. It's the same with depression. It doesn't make you a weak person or a bad person that you're living with this. You need to find someone that will help you and allow you to find the way to rebuild your life. You can find a psychiatrist anywhere in your area. We also do a program that is phenomenal. I started a company called Bipolar Online. My wife actually works with me. We help those with depression, mental health issues, addiction, and bipolar disorder. And we do a coaching program where each day we work to motivate you, to help you to set goals, to allow you to have the courage and confidence to get back on track in your life. We've helped many people facing these issues, and we see them have dramatic positive changes when they have someone every day calling them, supporting them, texting them, getting them to get the energy to rebuild your life. I would love to share, we also have some books that are wonderful. I wrote a book called Beating Bipolar, which is a phenomenal guide, and my new book is about to be released. It is a wonderful, amazing book. I lost my little brother to a heroin overdose just a few months ago, and it shares all the lessons I've learned about addiction and depression and bipolar disorder and gives you real tools and tips to get your life back on track. I'd love you to find the book. It's called Depression, Bipolar, and Heroin, a guide to dealing with mental health and addiction. You can find that on my website, as well as we offer you a free coaching program. We want to work with you and motivate you and get you ready to see the positive changes happen in your life. You can find all of these tools and resources on our website. It's called bipolaronline.com. That's bipolaronline.com. And please know, I believe you can rebuild your life. I've watched those in my own work that had horrible, horrible depression. Many said they didn't want to live, or they saw no purpose in life, or they could never envision getting better. They sought help, and they made small steps, and they eventually got their life back on track. I even remember working with one person who was horribly depressed. Their wife left them, they were miserable, they wanted to end their life. They ended up seeking help and rebuilding, and about a year and a half later they met a new woman, they got married, they had twins, and their life became much, much better. I believe that you could do the same in your own life. Go seek help, work on it, and get your life back on track. Thanks for watching this video. Please check out Bipolar Online, and here on YouTube we have hundreds of free videos to motivate, encourage, inspire you, and help you to rebuild your life, because we're all in this together. And I hope if you or your loved one is facing depression, you seek the help you need. Thank you so much, and hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are.